Welcome to Beholder's Eye, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons epic fantasy adventure. My name is Alex, and I'll be your host and Dungeon Master. On the Great Isle, it is a time of religious wars, imperial domination, and an ancient evil reborn. Only one crew can save the world from utter destruction. They are
Maugraine Silverbeard, Paladin of St. Eligius.
Zalara of Tremez, Wandering Elven Monk.
Garin Kelsey, High Elf Bladesinger.
Hibonite, the fire-kindled, wandering flameossifer.
Who wants to let us know what happened last episode?
All right, so last episode we continued the ritual while Maugraine was still not under the spell of the dragon or Amalite or whoever the spell caster is. All right, then at some point Hibonite heard the real Kazdrax talk to him, and he was broken free from the spell. He made Maugraine and himself disappear. Then the procession, or the ritual, moved to a procession down to the beach to take the skull to the volcano. But Hibonite, invisible, ran up and destroyed the rest of the boats with a wall of fire. We then started fighting, Zalara and Garin still under the control of fake Kazdrax, and eventually Garin was broken free. Maugraine went down, Hibonite went down, and Zalara is still under the control of the bad guys.
Yep, that's pretty much where we'll start as well. Hibonite falls to his knees, falls face down into the muddy, watery ground. And Hibonite, it is your turn to give me a death save.
Okay. That's a natural 20. Stay
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, as he gets slightly back up, just flips his mum the bird. Oh my gosh.
All right, Maugraine, it is your turn to give me a death save.
No, I'm stabilized.
I'm stabilized.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So, Maugraine, you're knocked out.
Yeah.
All right. All right, give me a second because I shut everything down. So, Amalite says to you, Zalara, thank you for making sure he did not die. He will be an important part of the ritual. And then she sees her son give her the bird. And let's see, she already used that, she used that. And then she will cast a spell at her son.
Okay, I can't stop it. So.
Okay. No. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Come on. 5.
She casts a spell. You feel yourself start to feel funny. You flip the bird, and suddenly you notice that your hands start shrinking down and become not 5 digits, but 3 digits with suckers on the end. Garin, before you see Hibonite turn into a little tiny frog.
I did not see that coming at all. Brilliant.
All right, it is your turn, Zalara.
Okay. Maugraine's taken care of. My priestess.
What's
up? I will just take a healing potion, actually. So I have the superior healing potion. Woo. Oh, no, 30 hit points. Whew. That was much needed. Okay, I'm back to 34 hit points. But my priestess, they've taken all the boats. How are we gonna get there now?
We will make do, my child. I'm sure we can find a personal fishing boat. It's not built for these waters, but time is of the essence.
Would you like me to go search for one?
Yes.
And I will go down the shoreways and see what I can find. I can only move 25 feet at a time at this point, but
okay.
I move 25 feet to the left.
You can only move my movement. Great, thank you. Only.
It's so slow. This is terrible.
Only my whole movement.
All right, so we'll take Zalara out of initiative. What are you doing, Garin?
So I'm assuming that was a polymorph, and I would know about that.
Yep.
Okay. She didn't try to kill him.
Scoop him up and run.
Let me read this again. But he has a guy right on him, right?
Yep.
The guy who took him down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am... Yep. All right. I will run up to Hibonite, making sure I'm within 10 feet of the dude. And like, very good work. I scoop him up, and then I thunder step 90 feet as far away from the procession as possible.
Okay.
So I'll be probably like 150 feet away at that point.
Okay.
So that guy needs to make a DC 16 con save or take 11 thunder damage.
All right, let's see how he does. And that's Dex?
Con.
Con. Oh.
It's like thunder is just like bouncing all around him. So
All right. He rolled a 6.
okay, so 11 thunder damage.
And he is, though you won't see it, he is killed.
Nice. Okay. And then so I got Froggy Hibonite in my hands.
So this
100.
takes you into the middle of town itself.
Okay, cool.
And we will go ahead and just end combat now.
Okay, as I'm walking looking for another ship, I'm going to drink another healing potion. Oh boy.
What'd you get?
6 points.
Okay.
Ones.
Bare minimum.
Okay, so just for everyone's edification, Margraine is at the feet of Amalite. Garen has Hibonite the frog in his hands and is in the middle of town. Zalara is searching for a fishing boat. Zalara, give me an investigation roll, DC 10.
15.
Okay, actually with that roll, you're able to find 3 small fishing boats, like little dinghy 3-person boats. They're nothing big.
Okay.
But you are able to scrape those together actually fairly quickly. Garen and Hibonite, what are you doing?
Oh,
Ribbit?
walking around town with my frog.
Hibonite was a bullfrog.
Is it just like a smartly dressed frog with red and gold shiny skin? A really, really
awesome.
weird.
No, it's a boring,
Oh.
stupid frog.
That's not fun.
You get the frog's intelligence too, which is stupid.
Yeah.
So Hibonite has no idea what to do then.
Yeah. I do not suppose you can turn yourself back into
Ribbit
that's what I thought.
attempts to catch a fly going past.
You have an an intelligence modifier of -5.
God, I'm down to less than a third of my intelligence.
It's
So you
that
have-
potion from the side eye all over again.
So like I'm holding Hibonite in my hands, like cupping him, but just still kind of looking at him. And then Xena peeks out from behind my cloak and she looks at it and she tries to bat at him. And I'm like, no, Xena, don't do that. This is Hibonite. Nah. Gosh. So Auric, he was in the festival, right? He went
No.
to the place.
He went to the other side of the
He left
island.
town.
Crap.
Yeah, we sent him away. Remember?
That is right.
On my
on a
horse.
mystical mount.
The one good thing we did. Crap. All right. So it's nighttime. Everything's covered in rain.
Garen's a wizard, right?
I am a wizard.
He knows how long polymorph lasts, I would assume.
Sure.
Right?
Give me an
Probably would.
If you don't have it, give me an Arcana
I don't have
check.
it.
Give me an Arcana check.
20, non-natural.
Okay. You know that it'll probably last at most an hour.
Okay. What can I do? Okay. I'm going to. Oh my god. I need a party to help me think. All right. I'm going to find a hut that's close to the place where we left.
That being the shore or the docks.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a range of 60 feet on polymorph, and it's a
That's just
concentration spell.
That's just a cast.
Okay.
Like you can polymorph someone 60 feet away, but
So the concentration is just so long as you keep it in your head, you're fine.
yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
Oh gosh. From walking around the town before, do I remember like they would have like nets or traps, like fish traps or something that would hold a frog?
Yeah, like a crab trap,
Yeah.
lobster
like that.
trap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely would.
Okay.
So this will be very painful when I change back, Ben.
Oh,
You'll
that's
just bust
true.
out of it, it'll be fine.
Huh. Okay. So I saw Zalara run off somewhere.
Mhm.
Go. Oh, yeah, because I was right there. Would I have heard the conversation? Was it
What's
like
your
30 feet
fast
away? 12.
perception again? Yeah, you would have heard that. You know she's
Okay.
going to get some more boats.
Okay. Then, you know what? I'm just going to put Hibonite in a pouch and make sure it's secure. He can't hop out. And then I'm going to run where I think there would be boats or where in the direction Zalara went.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation roll. And are you trying to be stealthy about it, or are you just running as fast as you can?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be seen by anybody, but
Okay, give me an investigation roll first.
okay. 11,
Okay, and then give me a stealth check.
23.
you're stealthy as hell. Okay. So it takes you a while to find her, but you do see Zalara with 3 boats that she's dragging through the mud.
Okay.
Behind her, very slowly, which is the only reason you're able to find her.
Okay. Zalara, do you need help?
Yes, the priestess needs us. Can you help me pull one of these?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I'm from a distance, 60 feet away. I'm going to frostbite her because I know once I got hit, I snapped out of it. So I'm going to try to do minimal damage. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's going to be more damage. Potential for less, but
You have magic missile? You just hit with one dart from that.
No, I don't.
I assume a dex check?
Or
is this a ranged
it's
attack?
a con, but I'm...
That's a good one for me.
You know what? Okay.
If you can hit me with con, you're good.
All right. Yeah, so let me click on that. Yeah, so DC 16, or take 8 cold.
Nope. That's 7.
Okay, and you have disadvantage on the next attack. And I know you're slow, so I'm staying where I'm at.
Okay,
Zila,
go ahead and-
snap out of it.
Give me
Wisdom.
a DC 16 wisdom save.
That's a 5.
You don't know why. Garen just hit you with
Ow! Garen, what was that for?
My bad. And I do it again.
Okay. Another con.
Yeah.
Zalara.
It's a 9.
And she rolls a 9, so it's a failure. Take 3 points of damage and give me a DC 16 wisdom save.
For
You
the
can
love
do
of
it.
God. 22!
All right.
Garen?
Yes.
Oh.
So, yeah. Oh,
She is Margraine.
she does. Just a second. And I'm going to Agonizer Scorcher the boats.
Okay.
Very good.
Do I really need to roll anything or just
No, this is
just
just
gonna set on fire? Okay.
okay.
Cool.
Well, give me an idea. What kind of damage does it do?
Fire.
No, I meant dice roll.
Okay.
3d8, I think it is on a standard roll.
Yeah, 14 fire damage.
Okay, so yeah, I mean they catch, and it's magical fire, or is it just like?
It is. I believe it's probably just regular fire at this point. If it catches something, line of roaring flames.
I mean, instead of you wasting a spell, I'll let you know that's probably not going to. You would know that that's not going to be enough to actually like destroy these boats. It'll send you.
Oh, okay.
But in this heavy rain, it's
sorry.
not gonna last long enough for it to actually burn through.
Okay, and my
You choose-
control
oh,
flames
and-
wouldn't do much.
Rewind.
then, so-
No.
Okay. Let me get my spell back. Let's destroy these boats and then go rescue Margraine. Oh, and by the way, Hibbo Knight is a frog. And I open my pouch and I was like, look, it's Hibbo Knight.
Ribbit.
He's a.
His
when
mother
did that happen?
polymorphed him.
Oh.
Yes.
She's kind of a bitch.
Oh, yes, very much so.
Okay, can I just like unarmed attack these things until they fall apart to the point where they can't hold people?
Just need a hole, so, right?
Yeah,
Like-
you're able to do that. Just give me like one attack roll. We'll see how much damage it does, and I will let you know how long it takes.
7 bludgeoning.
Okay. Within, I mean, it'll take.
I sword
it's
burst.
2
so.
attacks per 6 seconds, so however you want to do
So
that.
yeah, you guys are able to do that very quickly. Within the next, I mean, within under 3 minutes, you're able to break through it. All three of them. Destroy them.
Here is my great plan that I should have thought of before. However, I can be very, very fast. I will run up to Margraine,
Okay.
snatch him. We all,
Okay.
or he and I, we teleport away and run.
Okay.
Not a great plan.
Okay, so she probably thinks you're still with her?
Oh no, not at all. I killed a bad guy on the way out.
Oh.
She thinks you are though.
But I can't get him out.
And I'm not sending you back in there alone. No.
I appreciate
Unless we
that.
have a great plan.
I am not feeling great. We don't have... Well, okay, so if I was the one sent off to search for boats, and I was on my way back, and we just destroyed them,
Mm-hmm.
she probably has other people scouring for more boats, though.
It is possible, especially since they know the island and you do not. Or
I just happened
not
to
as
trip
well.
upon these ones. Well... Ooh,
I do not think unless they find other boats, we might have an hour. And then Hibbo Knight will be back to himself.
Well, that would be helpful. So an hour, you think?
They're probably less by now, right?
Yeah, because let's see. I mean,
Beating the
for
crap out
all
of
of this, you guys it may be 15 minutes left.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So yes, let's hold up and get Hibbo Knight's
Okay.
brain working on this plan.
How about we sit here for a minute and think about it a little bit?
Let's go inside another hut.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll just go to whichever's. I'm sure they're all
Closest.
empty. So
I would like to roll some hit dice while we sit here. Does it count as a short rest, Alex?
For 15 minutes?
No.
No.
Okay. Damn it. All right, then I will take a healing potion again.
yeah, I will too.
All right. While you were waiting there for those 15 minutes, Margraine, you feel you're up to 1 hit point.
Cool.
Actually, this has been it'll have been overall close to an hour for you. So I would say being knocked out that would count as a short rest. So you can actually roll hit die.
6.
You can use them all though, right?
I guess.
Yeah,
So.
you can.
And while we're waiting, I definitely take out Hibbo Knight from my pocket.
Okay.
Okay. I'm back to 49 hit points after chugging 2 healing potions.
Okay. Cool.
So you wake up. You find yourself completely hogtied. You feel the rain coming down on you. You're definitely not on the sand, but you do feel the rocking back and forth of some waves.
Oh.
Above you, you see Amalite. You're also gagged, by the way.
I assumed as much.
Yeah. You see Amalite standing there above you, looking down, and she has one of the Crimson Guard with her. You're in a very, very small boat, so it feels like a normal-sized boat to you. The waves are hitting very hard, and Amalite turns and looks down at you. You'll notice something different about her. Her skin seems to be somewhat splotchy, discolored. Her eyes seem to be more saucer-like. And you'll notice coming from the bottom of her white dress, you see not feet, but what look like almost octopus tentacles coming down, sticking out. And she turns down and looks at you and says, "So glad you're awake. It would be a shame for you to miss the great ceremony to bring Kazdrax from the ethereal plane into this world. It's happening tonight. Thunder crashes. It's happening soon." And you guys, all of you, even in the hut, you hear a loud rumbling as the ground starts to shake. The waves start hitting really hard around you, Margraine. You start to feel even a little seasick just from the constant movement. This boat was definitely not built for these kind of waves, and you get splashed in the face multiple times. And we'll cut back to you three. It's been 15 minutes. Hibbo Knight is there. You are at the hit points you were whenever you were first turned into a frog. So I think that was 1.
Yep.
What you doing?
Okay.
Well, Hibbo Knight transforming back. And does he realise now has passed? I guess he'd still be conscious of that sort of stuff, wouldn't he?
But you're conscious in the way that a frog would be. So what is time to a frog? That's your Zen Koan of the day.
So Hibbo Knight, welcome back. Zilara is back too.
Hi. They have Margraine.
And I have a terrible plan.
You have a terrible plan.
Yes. And I was hoping you
Hibbo Knight-
could expand
Hibbo
on
Knight's
it.
just gonna just fall on his ass and start crying.
Right, because your mom is...
Sister's dead, just murdered tons of my own people, failed the only chance to stop the thing that's going to destroy my people. I'm fighting an internal war against my own. Things are really shit.
They are indeed.
Yeah.
He'll chug a healing potion through the tears as well.
I think if I understood Amalite correctly, they're probably going to sacrifice Margraine for this ceremony.
I imagine they're going to sacrifice a lot of people, and not just
Well,
Margaret.
given, but to be frank, I don't care about your people as much as I care about Margraine.
Hi, Frank.
Okay, I do not think we have too much time, but here's my plan, Hibbo Knight. I will find them, I will rush, grab Margraine, thunder step out, and then hopefully it is enough to continue to run away. I hope by this time they have not found any boats, and
Okay.
we do not have to pursue.
Hoping's nice, but what if they have a boat? What if they're already over there? What if we've already lost?
Well,
they've only
we
had
are
an-
still here.
Hour. So even if they have gotten to the ocean, if they say they got a boat immediately upon me leaving to go look for more boats, they couldn't be that far out, right? If they're rowing against these waves in this thunderstorm.
How far away is the volcano?
That's a great question. Alex?
It's not far at all, but in these waves, it's about 2 miles out. So rowing in these waves, it's going to take a while.
It'll take a while, especially in this weather.
Well, I guess we
scope.
should see what is going on.
We make a move.
Okay.
All right. And, okay, so I'll...
Let's stealth back to where they were.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch to my other star.
All right, so stealth away. Probably don't even have to roll.
25.
Nice.
Nat 20. God damn it, Ben.
15.
All right. Well, hold on. So I got to do some things. Ooh.
By the way, Hibonite, you make a great frog.
I honestly
Okay.
don't know how to take that.
You guys
Just making
make your way
conversation.
back
That's
to...
why I got a 9. I'm just talking.
Yep. Okay. You guys make your way back to the dock area, stealthing as much as you can. As you do so, you notice that they are lined up at the docks. The fire is obviously out at this point, and you can see out on the waves one small ship, one really just small, like fishing boat, similar to the ones that Zalara found. Amalite is clearly on it. You can see her white dress.
How far away?
Well, it's something that you see distance wise. I mean, let me see. I gotta look at the boat thing.
How long has it been on the water?
On the water, it would have been 10 minutes. Not long at all.
Oh, so that's like what, half mile, quarter mile?
Yeah, that sounds good. Half a mile out. We'll say a quarter mile because of the waves. And
Is
what you
everybody
guys-
just... Oh, go ahead.
what you see off in the distance, there seems to be a giant white pillar sticking out from the water, glowing in the night, made of some kind of stone you're not familiar with. It wasn't there before the earthquake you felt. Also, you notice from the top of the volcano, smoke is coming forth, black, even against this dark night sky.
I can't.
Are the people... Oh, go ahead, Ryan.
Hibonite's just going to try and do like a quick prayer to Castrax saying, we need some help. We need a Hail Mary.
What can I do for you?
A boat, a boat, something to fly us. I don't know. Something to stop my mum.
I have not much energy left. I will do what I can, but after this,
Bring them back,
I need
maybe?
you to come and free me on the ethereal plane, for I don't have much left to communicate with you. All right. So we're going to go ahead and Kazdrax is going to try. It's going to be a 75% chance that he'll be able to pull something out for you.
Okay.
What do you want, Ryan? High or low?
Low.
Okay. So anything 75 and below. I rolled a 9.
God, I didn't say
Gazdrax says, he directs you to a small hut. He says, yes, there is a very sturdy boat there. You should be able to take this hut has its own skiff, so you're actually able to get it out onto the water without going through the main dock area. Right. So he directs you
Thank
to
you.
that.
Run.
Now, please, Hibonite, find a way to free me soon.
I will. And I'll turn to Garen and Solara this way and just start pegging it.
All right. I'll follow.
Yep, running.
All right, you guys get there quickly. You're able to get the boat out onto the water, and you're making
I'm gonna
way.
cast Bear Spirit for my Spirit Totem as we're going when we
Okay,
get
what does
close
that
enough.
do? Okay.
So the Bear Spirit grants each of you and your allies might and endurance. Each creature of your choice within the aura that the spirit appears gains temporary hit points equal to 5 plus your druid level. In addition, you and your allies gain advantage on strength and strength saving. So y'all get 7 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And I will do that as we get close.
All
Because he
right.
doubles my hit points.
You guys are able to make your way there. You see that their boat is sitting in the water as though anchored somehow in front of this giant pillar. You see runes written on the side of the pillar, and Hibonite, you're able to read it because it's written in Infernal. It says, Great Mother, come forth, is what it essentially means in these 7 characters. Margraine, Hibonite, and you will all be seeing what is happening to Margraine at this point in time as well. So,
How
Margraine,
close are we?
You're within 100. You guys get there quickly because of Kazdrak's blessing here. You're within 150 feet.
150
and
feet,
they're
I
not
can
moving.
start lobbing spells.
Yeah.
So
Margraine, Amalite looks over at you. You see this towering pillar up above you. It's radiating an energy that you felt before, similar to the energy you felt first in the cave and then at Kringle Falls. She looks over at you and says, "Rejoice, you who could not be converted will now see paradise, for your blood will help bring forth Kazdrax to this world." And the Crimson Guard pulls you up. They take off your gag, and she says, "What words do you have to say before your blood becomes one with our great God?"
I may break, I may bend, but I will always be reforged in service of Theos.
And as you're about to close your mouth, she sticks a blade in there and then takes it through your cheek on the side. That is so lovely to hear. And with the blood that's coming into her hands, she reaches forth and puts it onto the pillar. And you see the first rune light up. As it does, bursting forth from the water itself, you see a long black form wrap around the pillar. It's huge. 3 eyes, multiple tentacles, all coming out. It seems to be feeding off the energy. And as it does, you see Amalite say, "Praise him, isn't he beautiful? The great dragon Kazdrax is back."
can I start dropping magic missiles on it? I've got 120 feet of range with it.
Okay. Yeah, you sure can.
I'll do this one at 2nd level. Actually, no, I'll do it at 1st level. 'Cause I've not got space. So that is 9 force damage. 2 minimum rolls.
Okay. So
Can't you do something to re-roll those?
If I had sorcery points left.
Oh, okay.
So she is hit for 9 points of damage. It distracts her. She turns and sees you and says, "No, you will not disrupt this ritual today."
Hypnotic pattern.
Well, let's go ahead and do initiative rolls.
Okay.
Oh, I can short bow. It'd be a disadvantage, but I can do it.
I get initiative or
Yeah, you do too.
12.
16.
Fuck, I am on initiative today.
All right. Zalara, it's your turn.
Okay, I am gonna attempt to hit Amalite for an 8 and a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
That's for 3 piercing.
All right.
All I can do right now.
Wait, are you still at that level of exhaustion?
No, I'm at a distance. The short bow's range is 80 feet.
Okay.
We're at 120, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
All right. It is your turn, Hibonite.
Cool. How fast is the boat moving per turn, roughly?
40 feet.
I hit her with another magic missile.
Okay.
So that is a grand total of 11 damage slamming into her face.
Okay.
Pop, pop, pop.
Margraine. All right, you are tied up. Now, one thing you've noticed is through the rain, and maybe it's just the way they tied you up, you are able to, you think you might be able to either break or slip your way through these ropes. So whichever going to be easier for you, you can either do a sleight of hand or you can do an athletics roll. Sleight of hand is going to be a DC 13, and a strength roll, that's going to be a little tougher. So it's going to be, for any athletic strength, it's going to be DC 17.
I will do athletics.
Okay.
13.
Okay. So you struggle. It's not working. Amalite, who's taken some of the hits now, she says to the Crimson Guard there, "Hurry up with the ritual. We need his hand." And then she continues to chant, but looks over at all of you to see. Let's see. Okay. Actually, see. All right. Well, you know what she's actually going to do is just go ahead and keep on keeping on. She's chanting. She's just going to ignore that damage. So right now it is your turn, Garen.
What's our boat's movement speed?
40.
Okay.
Well, I gotta stop that guy, so what does this do?
Sam busting out the whiskey.
Take a shot for me, friend.
Sorry, I only have one spell and I gotta use it right, so.
Thanks, I feel better.
What do you got going on,
Okay,
Garen?
All right, just doing it. Hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
I'm doing it right at the boat.
Okay.
So unfortunately, that means Margarine's gonna have to make it 2. But so DC 16 or be charmed by me for a minute.
What kind? Wisdom?
Oh, sorry, wisdom.
7.
Okay. The Amalite stops speaking, stops chanting, and she turns and looks at the pattern. The creature who's crawling up the pillar there stops and turns and looks at the pattern. The Crimson Guard stops and looks and turns at the pattern.
Do not attack them. Let them be. Let's get up there now.
Okay.
So that's, I'm going to keep the turn order up just in case you need it.
Sure.
But let's see, you're moving at 40 feet a second, and we were at 120, so that's what, yeah, okay, that's not even, yeah.
18 seconds.
Yeah, you're there very quickly.
Because
don't
I
have
had
that
us
much
at
time.
80 feet out to start with, so within 2 turns we would get there.
Okay, you're there.
Okay.
What do we do? I'll smack Margarine real quick.
Get Margarine and then just burn the boat while they're in it, so that it sinks
Yes.
and they have nowhere to get out.
Push them out from the rock. Yes.
Yeah, but as long as we can burn it still.
Sure.
I mean, we've both got a nice little flamethrower thing. We can probably tear the boat apart quite quickly.
That is true.
I ungag and untie Margraine.
Oh yeah. I was like, he's fine.
Well, Margraine is ungagged. You notice that his cheek has been cut
that's
open
right.
on the right side.
Cure
You want
wounds.
to know how I got these scars?
So, one sec, my dog's going crazy. I'll back him on that.
All right.
Margraine, I'm so sorry. Going
What'd
to
you
touch
do?
his cheek and cure him.
Okay, so he's cured up. Take 11. You get 11 hit points.
Okay, I'm up to full now.
Cool. And so, what you doing?
Why didn't you run?
We did. And now we are all safe, sort of.
You didn't run with me.
Yep. Okay. What are we
You
going to
only
do
got
about this boat?
I know, I'm kind of waiting for Ryan, though. So.
Oh, that's true.
But, I mean, I think we're just going to push the boat out and burn it, so.
Yeah.
Along with them in it.
I don't know. I think the
Oh, we
thing's
can't.
already released.
Literally
rock.
released the Kraken.
So is this like a stone? I mean, like, it looks like a real rock? Or it's... Yeah. Okay.
I don't know why I cannot. There we go.
Can't change the screen?
Well, I was going to show you guys what. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
It's stretched, but yeah.
There we go. Oh, that's really cool.
Sorry about that, guys.
All good.
No problem.
Oh, that would be scary as shit. Yeah.
It does look pretty terrifying.
All right.
Okay, if we burn them with the boat, they will wake up and they will be ready to do whatever.
I mean, the boat would be on fire then. Or I can just let my full staff into them again.
Can you hit all of them?
Are they within the
Including
5 feet line, Alec?
the monster and the rock?
You're not going to be able to get.
If we
monster.
take out my mother, we may not need to take out the creature. It doesn't look like the ritual's finished.
That is true. So don't hit the creature, but we hit your mother and the boat at the same time.
Yeah, and
Maybe
then-
all 4 of us do it.
Yeah, if I let this off, you burn the boat, and so Lara shoots an arrow or nature spell.
I can do that. I don't have any spells that'll really help at this point, I don't think.
I mean, unless you have magical fire of some kind, you guys know you get torrential downpour. The waves are gonna very likely knock any water out. The boat's soaked itself. Unless you have some
Right.
kind of accelerant or magical fire and like a lot of fire with the accelerant, it's probably not going to just burn in this weather.
I have an idea. What will wake them up, you said?
Any sort of damage.
Can we tie them up and throw them overboard?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Completely bound them so they can't swim. Have we got any heavy rocks?
I do not carry any on me. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say there's none on these ships. No.
Is my hammer still around?
Yes.
We can use my hammer.
what?
You need the hammer.
No, I've got this sword. This is the heaviest thing we have.
Oh,
Is that
I don't
not
think
your
that's-
god's hammer?
No, it's just a hammer.
Very
mean-
well.
I have
don't think
mountaineering gear. Would that be relatively heavy?
I'm
That's a-
tying them up and stuff while this is going on, so it's
Okay.
not like we're just being idle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's probably best using that. I've got a load of stuff in my backpack. We can just cobble on them.
Oh, actually, I do have a rock, and I will pull out the rock club with Onyx from that, when we were fighting the tunneling creature.
Oh, man. Okay.
It's not that heavy, but it's something.
All right.
If they are tied well enough, they cannot swim anyways.
Okay, so you guys tie him up.
We could try to knock him out completely before, like, smack him up in the back of the head with this. And
If it does not work, then they will wake up.
True.
I mean, they're gonna get a little distance underwater, completely tied in ropes. So hopefully that's enough to just outright get rid of them.
Yeah.
Although my mother was turning into some weird octopus-looking thing.
Oh, if we, while they're disabled, if we took a dagger and, like, drove it through the back of their skull, would that insta-murder them?
It would insta-murder me.
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking game tactics, yeah, you can coup de grace.
I think
That
we just...
sounds like the best idea.
I will do it if you do not want to.
Margaret, can I borrow your hammer? Really go to town on it, sort of one?
I'll pass you my hammer.
I
So
think...
Hibonite,
I will do this, Hibonite. You do not need to do this.
No, I need to do this. And cave my mum's heads in.
okay. You guys see as Hibonite takes Margarine's hammer and just caves his mother's head in. Hibonite, you feel her bones from her skull crack in your arms, your wrist. You feel it in your teeth. You've hit it with such force. And it's a memory, that feeling that you will never have a day that you don't think about.
And does that have any effect on the tower thing?
No. You still have the Crimson Guard who's alive.
Oh,
I'll just
smash his
stab
head
him.
in. Oh, God.
Okay.
With that, you hear a deep roar, and you see the creature is no longer under the spell of the hypnotic gaze. You also notice that the second rune of the 7 is now glowing as the first. What do
We
you
need
do?
to-
Does it
We
look
need
like
to
the
stop
blood
this.
had from Margarine? Does it look like it's pouring down the runes? Is that what's going on? Or
Essentially, it looks like it's pouring up the runes, like it triggered something, and the mystical power is.
Could I do an Arcana check? See if I can try and figure out what's going on.
oh yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
That is a 12 for me.
sorry.
Okay.
22 for me.
Well, Hibonite, it's something mystical. You're not sure what it's trying to summon or do. Garen, you know that this is something, you don't understand the language, but you're familiar with this kind of pattern, and it seems like it's trying to open a portal or gate of some kind.
Do I know how it's being done?
Magically.
Just okay. All right.
I mean, what are you asking? I don't know.
I mean,
what
because of the blood, it's going up. Is it channeling through these runes, or is it just
you think the
kind of-
creature itself might have some kind of effect on it? They're feeding the energy is definitely feeding off the creature, and the creature's energy is feeding back into the pillar itself.
okay? We need to kill this thing.
I doubt this is going to work, but can I try and prestidigitation the blood off of the stone?
I mean, yeah.
So that's what I try and do?
Okay. So the blood that hasn't seeped into the stone itself is now gone, and it's clean, but the energy's not done vibrating or changing.
Okay. Worth a shot.
Does Margarine feel any connection to it?
In what way? What are you asking?
Like the stone, as in if it's drawing off of him?
You don't feel anything, no.
Yeah.
Is the creature, is it just hovering, or is it bearing down on us, or
Well, it's looked at you like it's really noticed you for the first time. Imagine it's like if you're walking along and you look down, and for the first time you realize that a mosquito's been sucking blood out of your arm.
all right?
We have to stop this thing.
I cast. Oh crap! I can't use those spells up.
I'm guessing the pillar has more than 1d6 hit points.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just gonna cast Agonizer Scorcher on the creature and on the rock. I mean, it's a line, so I assume I can get both.
I'm gonna
Okay, go.
thunderclap the thing too.
All right.
So a DC 16 dex save if it can make one, or it takes 17 fire damage.
Okay. See if there's. Oh my God! I made the deck save.
Okay. Still take half.
Okay, I've got I have the creature has a -1 on dex, so I'm shocked that I rolled a 17. And
Okay,
then you
so
take
9
Constitution
damage.
save or 9 damage. Con save. No, that makes sense. I rolled a 20 on that. So do I take half of 1? Is that what it is?
You'd
For
still
your
take
thunderclap?
one.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
So
yeah.
that was
Oh, okay.
specifically at the pillar, but I don't know.
Oh,
if
at
that
the
makes a
pillar.
difference.
Okay, well then it takes the full 1 point of damage.
I'm gonna level 9 lightning bolt from the staff at the
Okay.
creature. Oh, good roll. So it's a DC 15 dex save, or it takes 50 damage. It takes half
Holy-
on success.
God, okay.
And that's at
Rolled
the
a
pillar
5.
and the creature.
That makes more sense. So 50 damage.
Yeah, if I can get the pillar going up the pillar and the creature at the same time, that'd be perfect. But it's focused on the creature.
Okay. All right, Margraine, you're the only one who's gone. What are you doing?
The only thing I really have is a longbow still. I can
Well,
try
we're
shooting
right up
it.
by it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna to do this though. To actually get it, you're either gonna have to dive into the water and swim over to it, or jump onto the pillar itself and try and
Don't do
attack
that.
it.
That sounds like what Margraine would do. Yeah. He's going to try and jump onto the pillar and attack it.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics save, or not save, an athletics check. DC 12.
22.
All right, so Margraine, in a very badass way, leaps onto the pillar. Rain's pouring down. It's at a hard angle to stand on, but he doesn't like a champ. Go ahead and do what
Okay.
you're gonna do.
He's going to hit it with the longsword.
Okay.
13, I'm assuming, doesn't hit.
13 does not hit, unfortunately.
Swinging again. 23.
23 hits.
12 slashing damage plus 3 fire damage. So 15 total.
Okay. Just gonna, So, okay. All right. Margraine swings at it once, misses, swings at it twice, hits it. The creature definitely notices you guys, and it looks down at Margraine, and you hear a chittering sound in your head. Go ahead and give me a will save. Or excuse me, what is this, 4E? Give me a wisdom save, DC 12.
12.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Well, then take 5 points of psychic damage. A giant tail comes out of the water and swings toward the boat. Let's see. And 17. Does 17 hit the guys on the boat?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it does. Oh, I shield.
That hits me, but I shield.
Okay. So it
Fuckers
hits
and your
Zalara.
shields.
Yep. Zalara takes 12 points of damage. Thunder claps in the sky, lightning lights it up, and the rune, the third rune, is now charged up. And that's where we'll end this episode. Thanks for listening to episode 74 of Beholder's Eye Cave In. Remember, if you want to support Beholder's Eye, our Patreon is patreon.com/Beholder's Eye Pod. You'll find some cool stuff there, get early released episodes, and finally understand THACO. If you can't support us financially but want to help out the show, please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcast. Be sure to check us out on Twitter at Beholder's iPod and our website, beholdersicast.com. Feel free to give us a shout out using the hashtag Chaos Quartet. You can follow Ryan, who plays Hibonite, at DuffDuff3rd, Ben, who plays Garen, at Miro4D2, Kim, who plays Zalara, at Metzgirl, and Sam, who plays Margraine, at Samsalot007. Thanks, and we'll see you next week. Editing performed by Sam Canary. Music and effects editing by Benjamin Floyd. Music from filmmusic.io. Organic Meditations 1, Ossuary 6, Air. Stormfront, Final Battle of the Dark Wizards, Oppressive Gloom, Private Reflection, Gathering Darkness, We Got Trouble, Curse of the Scarab, and Our Journey Begins, all by Kevin MacLeod and Comptech.com. Licensed under Creative Commons by Attribution 4.0 license. CreativeCommons.org/licenses/by/4.0/ Sound effects by Zapsplat.com. This work is licensed under Creative Commons Attribution Not Commercial Share Alike 4.0 International License. CreativeCommons.org/licenses/by/4.0.